project is on the science behind genetically modified animals in Hollywood. And basically what we want to cover is, since the beginning of time, or for a very long time, animals have been common antagonists in movies and have been the bad guys, but these animals have just seemed like out of their elements. And movies such as Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, the Jaws movies, and countless others utilize these animals who just seem off. And so first we're going to start with Jurassic Park. So in Jurassic Park, there are scientists who have recreated and brought back to life the dinosaurs. And through animal genetics, which is the study of heredity and variation, in this case with dinosaurs, they're able to bring these animals, these dinosaurs, back to life, which they've tested with other animals. And the thing that we want to cover is this realistic? And we're going to go to McKenna for that one.
Dinosaurs being brought to life is partially realistic because scientists currently are working on genetically modifying animals by combining certain traits of an animal into another's DNA and making them different organisms than they originally were. This has not been done with dinosaurs yet, but scientists are working with previously found dinosaur DNA and connecting the missing pieces with other traits from other species that are currently living.
You know that I'm not at liberty to reveal the asset's genetic makeup. Modified animals are known to be unpredictable.
Just kill people, Henry.
That's unfortunate.
What purpose could we have for a dinosaur that can camouflage?
Cuttlefish genes were added to help her withstand an accelerated growth rate. Cuttlefish have chromatophores that allow the skin to change color.
It hid from thermal technology.
Really?
How is that possible?
Tree frogs can modulate their infrared output. We use strands from their DNA to adapt her to a tropical climate, but I never imagined...
Who authorized you to do this?
You did. Bigger. Scarier? Cooler, I believe is the word that you used in your memo. You cannot have an animal with exaggerated predator features without the corresponding behavioral traits.
What you're doing here, what you have done.
The board will shut down this park, seize your work, everything you've built.
And Hammond won't be there to protect you this time.
All of this exists because of me. If I don't innovate, somebody else will.
You are to cease all activities here immediately.
You are acting like we are engaged in some kind of mad science. But we are doing what we have done from the beginning. Nothing in Jurassic World is natural. We have always filled gaps in the genome with the DNA of other animals. And if their genetic code was pure, many of them would look quite different. But you didn't ask for reality. You asked for more teeth.
I never asked for a monster.
Monster is a relative term. To a canary, a cat is a monster. We're just used to being the cat.
Chemistry provides the pathway for scientists to genetically modify animals and help create extinct species such as dinosaurs.
This is demonstrated in the Jurassic World series. Alright, so now that we covered the realistics of genetically modified dinosaurs and whether or not that can be done with real animals and if that can be done in the real world, not just in the Hollywood world, we're going to talk about the shark in Jaws. So this shark is bigger than normal sharks, is out for blood, is attacking humans, and the thing that we want to cover is that normal shark behaviors? Is it something that Hollywood has changed? And are these like sharks realistic to sharks that we experience in our beaches, in our oceans? So we're going to Michaela and Janae for that.
Jaws is over-exaggerated and it causes it to be unrealistic or fictional. One of the main parts says unrealistic is that great white sharks' genetic makeup cannot let them exceed 18 feet, but in Jaws, the shark is between 25 and 30 feet.
depict sharks as animals that eat humans when they do not tend to eat human, only when they're confusing humans for any other of their animals they eat, such as medium-sized fish, sea lions, or any other sea mammals. When the sharks do end up eating the humans, provides a lack of energy towards the shark because of the lack of fat in the human's body that is not fully effective or beneficial to the shark.
To conclude, we just want to say the interconnectedness of all sciences, chemistry, biology, physics, everything plays a part in movies that are in Hollywood and that are super big and super popular, such as the Jurassic Park and Jaws movies, and how movie makers take science and manipulate it in ways that seem realistic to us watching it, but are maybe not actually how these animals would react or be created in the real world. So that is the science behind genetically modified animals in Hollywood.